Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. People know me as a curious person with out of the box ideas. Oftentimes, I ask my friends random questions, just like that one time that I asked them, "Do you think that the world is far from being saved?" They looked at me and responded, "Yes, the world is far from being saved." But then we discussed further, and apparently we all have our own vision to how we speculate the world to look like in the future. And that is exactly what I want to share with you all, the perspectives to how we view the world and how we dream of it looking like in the future. But before that, greetings, ladies, gentlemen, and honorable judges. My name is Azraisyah Humaira from Madrasah Aliyah Negeri 4 Jakarta. So, let's go back to where we left off. And I will ask you all the same question, but with a little bit of a twist. What do you think the world will look like? Let's say in about 20 years from now. If you haven't thought about it and ask me, how do you decide what you want the world to look like in 20 years? Well, many don't notice about this small detail called values. Values that we hold. Each one of us, all of us, have values. But what does it mean that we all have values? And how is it related to how we speculate the world to look like in 20 years? Well, to show you all exactly what I'm thinking, let's imagine that you're sitting in a nice and cozy cafe with an urban architect named Heather. Heather shared with you her experience over a cup of coffee, saying that her Go Green project was rejected by her company. They told her that her project was too idealistic and lacked profits. But her project raises what the other high-profited urban architects neglect. That is, the spaces that children play and the places where small local shops grow. And her proposal was clear enough with data, showing evidence of cleaner air, lower stress levels, and innovations that will raise a long-term economic and social stability. That's why she chose to build a park over a parking lot. Because in the world that I also dream of in 20 years from now, the laughter of children in green parks is a more pleasant sound than the honking of cars in concrete lots. I also agree with Heather on another thing, that children need a place to play, to learn, to live, and to grow. But sadly, did you know that according to the Central Bureau of Statistics in 2023, there are approximately 1.1 million school dropouts in Indonesia? And this is just Indonesia itself, not the entire world. And 1.1 million is not just mere numbers, but it's a million voices, a million potentials currently locked away from what we mostly take for granted, education. Back in 2024, me and my team did a research focusing on child workers' rights for education, and it's clear to say that my dream to the world is that people know how much their value means to the world, that their ideas, talents, and creativity belong somewhere. We shape one another and create a better place, a better future for all. Because this world is not made entirely by objects. It's not built upon technology, it's not built upon AI, but it's built upon individuals who have the passion to do the things that they love. So I will ask you all the same question again. What do you think the world will look like in 20 years? And that is all from my speech. Thank you very much for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.